I just want to bring your attention to the banks because we've been talking about a lot of the big names reporting this morning, and it jumped out to us that the returns were still fairly low versus what we're used to, roughly around 10% for a lot of the major banks, a little bit lower for Deutsche Bank at 8% at this stage, Santander a little bit higher at about 13.5%. But you do not sound very upbeat on the prospects of the banks. Tell us why.
Well, I would certainly not invest in European banks right now. I would still use every opportunity to reduce exposure. The reason being is higher interest rates and the recessionary backdrop for Europe for the next 3 to 6 months. And that will affect banks because of corporate clients are investing less, they are less active. Private clients, particularly wealth management, asset management, they are de-risking. That means less fees. And then, of course, anybody who is in investment banking, M&A, IPO, financings, much less, a fraction of last year. And with the upcoming interest rate rises by the central banks, this will be reduced even more. So it will show up in year-end results, and the outlook for next year, of course, is even worse from that perspective. However, the normalization of monetary conditions, normalization of interest rates structurally, and that's happening. That's, of course, a positive tailwind for the banks. And I've heard the discussions about whether any European bank merits re-rating. I would say investors would re-rate a European bank based on how they manage through this year and then especially next year. Because let's not forget, structurally European banks are significantly lower valued than US banks for very good reasons, because they have for decades really underperformed.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.